Who are you?
Just a guy. Just a guy.
Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker's reign of terror. Richard Ramirez, known as the Night Stalker, was an American serial killer responsible for the deaths of at least 14 people, and he tortured many more across California before his arrest in 1985. Born Ricardo Leyva Munoz Ramirez on February 29, 1960 in El Paso, Texas, he was the fifth child of Mexican immigrants. As a child, Ramirez suffered from epilepsy after multiple head injuries. Influenced by his older cousin Miguel, a Vietnam War veteran who shared gruesome stories and photos of torture, Ramirez witnessed his cousin murder his own wife when he was just 13. These experiences deeply affected him. Ramirez dropped out of school in 9th grade and moved to California, where he developed drug problems, turned to burglary, and became interested in Satanism. His criminal activities escalated from theft to violence. His first known murder was 79-year-old Jenny Vincow, whom he sexually assaulted and stabbed during a burglary in 1984. His crimes became increasingly violent, including multiple murders, rapes, and robberies, often involving satanic rituals. Despite intensive police efforts and FBI involvement, his crime spree continued until his arrest in August 1985. Convicted of multiple charges including second-degree murder, Ramirez was sentenced to death in 1989 and died of cancer in San Quentin prison in 2013 at the age of 53. In 1985, police sketches showed what they thought the Night Stalker looked like, who was later identified as Richard Ramirez. Pressure from the media and police, along with descriptions from survivors, pushed Ramirez to leave Los Angeles. He moved north to San Francisco and killed two more people, Peter and Barbara Pan, on August 17th. His crimes often included satanic symbols, leading the media to rename him from the Valley Intruder to the Night Stalker because he usually attacked at night in people's homes.
Satan admits to being evil.
Do you admit to being evil, Richard?
We are all evil in some form or another.
I'm asking you the question, actually.
Yes, I am evil. Not 100%, but I am evil.
Ramirez's last night of crime was on August 24, 1985, in Los Angeles. He was seen outside a house in Mission Viejo leaving a footprint. A witness noted his car and license plate. Later, after attacking another woman and her fiancé, she described him and mentioned he made her swear to love Satan. Police found Ramirez's abandoned car soon after with a clear fingerprint. His criminal record helped identify him as the Night Stalker. His mugshot and details were widely broadcasted, leading to his capture on August 31st by residents in East Los Angeles when he tried to steal two cars. Trial, conviction, and sentencing. Ramirez's trial faced delays due to legal arguments, and the complexity of the crime spread over different areas. Some charges were dropped to speed up the trial. Jury selection began on July 22, 1988, and the trial started in January 1989. Ramirez, often wearing black and sunglasses, attracted a group of followers, including Satan worshippers. The trial was delayed again when a juror was found murdered on August 14, 1989, but it wasn't linked to Ramirez.
Previously, the wit on September 20, 1989, were found guilty. Jury having found the offenses of murder to be first degree, California, within 10 days from the date hereof, in the usual course of his duties. The execution.
On September 20th, 1989, he was found guilty of 43 charges, including 13 murders. 2 weeks later, he was sentenced to death. As he left the court, Ramirez said, "Hey, big deal. Death always comes with the territory. I'll see you in Disneyland." He was sent to San Quentin prison to await execution. Richard Ramirez's teeth played a significant role in his identification and eventual capture. Forensic dentists noted that he had 9 decayed teeth and several missing, largely due to poor nutrition and cocaine use. 2 survivors, including Lillian Dowie, reported his bad teeth after their encounters. During his trial, Ramirez's father claimed his son was in El Paso, Texas in May 1985, contradicting allegations that he had committed rapes and a murder at that time. However, a Los Angeles dentist's records confirmed Ramirez had an appointment there on May 30th. After his arrest, Ramirez's dental health improved. He received a root canal and several fillings while in jail, courtesy of a dentist from the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. While in prison, Ramirez married Doreen Leoy, a supporter who believed in his innocence, in 1996.
There are many who would look at Richard Ramirez in the eye and say, He is the face of evil, and yet you look at him and you see the man of your dreams.
Yes. I can't help the way the world looks at him. They don't know him the way I do. It feels wonderful. I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled, very proud.
Despite frequent visits, Leoy cut ties with him in 2009 after DNA evidence linked him to another crime. They never had children, and there are no known records of a divorce. Ramirez's appeal was rejected by the California Supreme Court in 2006. He died on death row in 2013 from cancer-related complications, likely alone due to security restrictions at the hospital. Richard Ramirez's story has been portrayed in various media, including a 2016 Lifetime film, The Night Stalker, and he is featured in the TV series American Horror Story. His life and crimes were also documented in the 2021 Netflix series Night Stalker: The Hunt for a Serial Killer. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this exploration into the chilling case of Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, intriguing, please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more true crime stories. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and let us know what other cases you'd like us to cover next. Stay safe, and see you in the next video.